With it right here with who I started with me, something like I'm Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, H1 Central Coast mob and suicide. Always arsonists. I step in the booth and cats. I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music. I work hard at this.
That's right, and we're back live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Pinche Calle. Do me a favor, hit that like button. If not, right next to it, there's a chinga tu madre thumbs down. We got thick skin over here. La raza, we don't get offended, man. We'd rather laugh with you and crack a modelo with you. Gracias all the day wonders. Let's go through some formalities before we get into the title of the caption. My reaction to the leaked text messages exposed from El Corredor, the runner.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Well, I found it on the internet. I found it on YouTube. Gracias to all the day wonders. Let's keep it professional. Gracias to all the day wonders. Gracias to everyone inside the members only. The members only know who they are, the backbone of the community, showing their support since day one. They got My Chicano Story running over there, and they have access to Content Creator Series of Fighting, which the next one we got is Cinco de Mayo, LA Fools versus IE Fools. Que huele contigo, güey. That's going to be next Cinco de Mayo. All the Chicano channels, man, shout out to the hater world, man. Shout out to No Paperwork Podcast. Shout out to Hood Stocks. Man, shout out to all these platforms, food community that are podcasting, doing it and grinding. Shout out to Mega Man, is another cabron over there. We're grinding. We're doing this thing. Independent media, American Cholo, que huele contigo way. So shout out to all of them who are showing their support. Here it is. Let's go ahead and move it now in the right direction. Accordingly, my reaction over to the leaked text messages over from the runner. Well, if you didn't know, just the other day, which I want to say it was just yesterday, right? Some of the channels went live last night, and they were talking about it because these messages got put out. They're very sickening. They're disgusting. They're distasteful. And it actually goes to show a person's absolute true colors and their true character. When something like this gets revealed about a person, there is no downplaying it. There is no, well, I was in the heat of the moment. Well, I felt this kind of way. Well, I felt that kind of way. And that's a reason that you brought out the racista inside of you. No, the pinche racist inside of you was always there. So there's no coming back from this. But again, to the runner, he doesn't give a shit. Es descarado, güey. También es un sinvergüenza. Es un desgraciado. So he doesn't care. You could find out that he burned his own mother or whatever, and people are still going to go over there. They're still going to chat with them. Hey, que huele, güey, you know, blah, 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 and all this other stuff. Because we're going to have our own pinchy followers and our own fucking base, right? So in his base's eye, he could do no wrong. I'm not going to play the audio because I think there might be a copyrighted song on that audio. But we're going to go ahead and see the video and react accordingly. You ready to go? DJ, load that clip. This is coming by way of, it is Chemo's Flicks. So shout out to Chemo's Flicks, the general of the YouTube Yarda. If you're new to this pinchy image is crazy. Fucking has a hood on. Oh, shit. This is some 1950s Alabama kind of vibe. I don't know what's going on right here, but man, I'm glad we're fucking in 2025 and not in 1955, right? Or 45 or 35, who knows? Chemo's Flicks is the general of the YouTube Yarda. Chemo's Flicks will remove your ass, will accept you, open the gates, let tier security on the tier, let you on the yard with yard gate security. So shout out to Chemo's Flicks. My respect over to you, hermano, one more time. And again, don't get it twisted. If you're new to the YouTube Yarda, anyone can get it. I could be Omar in the helicopter. Y ahí estoy la chingada, right? And it's happened a couple times, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is, all right? So here we go. So this recently came to light with some text messages. Again, these are some distasteful, disgraceful text messages that show character and you really can't come back from. I'm going to go ahead and play it. But again, I'll leave the audio off. The audio on, it has a song in the background. Again, might be copyrighted, but all he's doing is spilling lies, bro. He's saying something that, first of all, I do want to say this as well. Triple OG, which is the founder, the creator of the YouTube Yarda, which I believe he's retired, but you never know, he could pop back in. I seen Chemo post something, pop up, homie. You never know, because right now is the time of all times to pop back in. But you know what it takes, Chemo? It takes time, carnal, to be able to step on motherfuckers' necks and helmet. It takes time, and that's something that I believe my brother OG, Triple OG, just decided to allocate in other directions, which is very, very respectful, right? Keep it advancing, keep it moving. Life is short. Smell the roses, hug on your loved ones, make memories. I get it, man. So anyways, OG Triple OG created the YouTube Yarda, and this was the first character that he went in on, calling him a liar, which now it's been proven without a shadow of a doubt he's a habitual liar. He will just lie out the side of his neck. I'm not going to play the audio because it talks about him. It's showing him talking about another YouTuber. Shout out to L. What I was gonna say is OG Triple OG, I respect him. There was one thing that I was never in agreement on, and it's not to throw a jab, it's not to start any beefs or guerras or spite, none of that stuff. I was never in agreement when OG Triple OG started going in on people's spouses. Right? He did a video, and when I saw that, I said, I don't agree with that. I just have to say that, right? And my moral stands to this day. Like, my morals have not changed ever. You get Mikey, you get me exactly how I am right now, straight to the point, right? Straight the way it is. So I was never in agreement with that. This cabron right here, he's saying some words that is just a complete lie, I believe, but I mean, I could be wrong, but my intuition, which is usually right 98% of the time, he's talking out the side of his neck. He's talking about another YouTuber, and he's talking about another YouTuber's spouse and allegations, right? Which, I mean, come on, this guy is a habitual liar. You can't believe this guy as far as you could throw this dirtbag fucking Forrest Gump beard weirdo looking piece of shit, right? But let me go ahead and play the video, and at least we'll be able to see the leaked text messages now. All right, here it is. So here's one text message. Again, it was revealed, and it says this is coming from 730 Shooter. Okay, 730. He used to call himself, again. Just look at him, okay? Hat backward, thinks he's got some drip on his neck. Thinks he got a little wife beater going on with some ink. Again, these are overgrown kids, very, very immature. These are people that stayed stuck in a teenage mentality, even though they're almost 50 years old. Trust me, they're really boys. That's all they are. So 730 Shooter, I actually remember that on the contract with Tony, stories written by Current Prisoner, and him, the one he burned me on, he signed it like that too, as well. He put his name, right? Leonard something, and then he put 730 Shooter. It was just, I thought that was funny, right? Because obviously he's still identifying with his neighborhood, which is the first three numbers. If you don't know, I'm not going to disrespect the neighborhood. So fuck all that. And I'm not doing that shit. So forget it. You have to find that out on your own. But he's interacting with someone and he's saying, gracias, brother. I highly appreciate you. And then the other person that he's dialoguing with, and I mean, I could guess who it is, but I don't want to because I don't want to put, next thing you know, they clip that shit and he was talking with this guy and all that. Trust me, no one wants to be associated with this fucking guy. Nobody. The other person is saying, no problem, bro, but you shouldn't have said that about Ele y su esposa, especially with no proof. This seems like a pattern. Will this guy put things out on the internet with no proof? I wonder if he would or not. We already know that he will. He'll put anything out on the internet for $1. Let's keep it going. All right, so he's talking out of the side of his neck right there. All right, here we go. And then look, which is his picture right next to it, which, again, looks pretty bona fide in my opinion. Nowadays, AI can definitely make text messages. I will say that. I just have to be fucking straight up with you. The AI can make text messages. I've heard. I don't know, but I've heard, right? If they can get a photo and make a video just by grabbing a photo and have that motherfucker on Epstein Island or whatever. You know, they can make AI do anything nowadays, right? But I believe this is bona fide. Man, look, that vato and that, hell no, we ain't gonna say that word. We don't fucking say that word. Bro, he disrespected my jefito that's passed. I have no sympathy for them. Well, do you have proof of him doing that? You know, trolls make stuff up as well, the other person is saying. You know, they have done that to you before. If that is what happened, I don't know. So he's claiming disrespect. So he's being disrespectful. But one thing is being disrespectful, right? Which you can disrespect a person and not show an inkling of a negative fucking character that's going to put a jacket on you that can never come off of you. This jacket now that he has, which is a new jacket, right? The racista jacket is a jacket he's never going to be able to shake. Because I'm certain even he knows, I know he's a pendejo baboso, but even he knows you can disrespect a person, but you ain't got to start calling motherfuckers out on skin color. Once you do that, the true you comes out. So it says, I don't need it, bro. That triple OG cat hit me up saying he's going to go hard on L. Do what you do, bro. I don't judge, but I'm just saying that's messed up if you cause them to divorce. I can care less what him and that other person does. No disrespect.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
In his words, he has an issue with people of color. In his words, he has an issue with people that are African Americans. Those are his words. So I think Chemo is doing the righteous thing. Right here, he's just speaking out the side of his neck. Trust me, you don't want to hear what he says. He's a slick oil car salesman. He's just going to fucking try to sell ice to an Eskimo, anything he can for $1. I'm sure this motherfucker is waiting for me to pass away too. He can't wait till I'm off this earth, because then he's going to fucking, and the last thing I want you to do, Bob, also is imagine my ops fucking making a GoFundMe, public service announcement. If I pass away and any of my ops do a GoFundMe, them motherfuckers are scamming you. So Chemo's doing the righteous thing. He says yard cleanup. And he's cleaning up the yarda with this individual that came on YouTube, lied about his status, lied about everything, wants to be come off as this overgrown kid that got it popping, thinks that's actually something that women. Okay, I might play this one because this is good right here. I might hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Just want to make sure that copyrighted music is not in there. Hold on. I might have to play this one. All right. Overgrown kids that think they got it popping. Okay, popping is a boy's word. That's not a man's word. Men don't care about getting it popping. Men care about taking care of the familia, setting up their families, setting up their children, spending time with their loved ones. Who looks at us is fucking, it's up to the internet. I mean, TikTok, IG, whoever looks at us, we really don't give a shit, but we don't care about getting it popping. Let me go ahead and play this video that's going to end it at least. We'll have some audio on Chemo. All due respect. We'll play some audio on it. Here we go.
I'm no good. I'm no good. I'm no good.
He ain't lying about that. Again, it's a jacket you can't shake, Bubble. You can go ahead. You can disrespect.
Yeah.
You can
shut up.
disrespect.
I'm waiting for this.
Let me turn this off. I don't hear that Bubble's face. You can disrespect all you want, but you can't shake the jacket. Your true colors have come out now. What are you going to say now, Baboso? How are you going to clean this up? I want to hear how you spin and twist this one. We want to hear how you spin and twist this one. Well, actually, none of us want to hear your pinchy voice because we already know you're a scammer, liar, habitual liar, and everything that you else are. Capitalize on the homie hangouts, passing, and now are trying to clean it up in a way where the hole just gets deeper. All right, you guys, if you like this kind of content, again, there's a hype button at the bottom of the video. You can hit the like, you can hit the thumbs down, and you can also hit that hype button. We'll be on these cabrones' helmet until the casket drops. All right, until the next episode, live on Chicano Street, I'm out.